Hello my viewers, welcome to my PCH game. I started unusual way. I did a few quizzes and I am inviting you to finish this quiz and get this line filled over here today. Really last day of the period, June 28, 2024. But I will do some more quizzes, of course, without camera, as always I do enough of them. Okay, it's about airlines, was a quiz. And this one is, Mexican City. I have to click it and... Okay. Well, I caught it, and up and down. Okay, a down screen is all filled now. And I'm waiting for result after commercial. Okay, 100%, 20,000 tokens. Well, it quite a few weeks already, all this period, giving a first time for all these years 20,000 tokens, such a big increase, and it just to encourage me looking for successful and start receiving my price, I guess, to meet my price patrol and look forward to this very important day when price will finally arrive, and that has to be already soon because everything is so extended. So it should not depend on the politics. Yes, we have again election period, and it will be November yet, but they start debating two remaining candidates, and I should not depend, and game should not depend on them. It's not reversible. We're going forward. Progress is going forward. All right, and the game goes forward. So, and everything legal goes forward, leaving behind everything fraud and illegal. Everything illegal is a fake, and of course should not be stable, and that's why it fragile and has to be totally diminished and cracked and destroyed. That's what talking about fraud and spam, and everything has to be left and destroyed, left behind, and we're going forward. We take all God rules and righteousness and go forward. As I try to speak up my mind, holding this camera and focus on this result of my quiz, that every video I'm finishing saying that alarming, that it's time to be brave for the game, for the righteousness, and for the legal representative. We should not depend on politics. They pretend they're strong because they want to get back to their fraud casinos and start fooling our society. That will be the end of the world. All right, that will be the end of the world. They will show the few in somewhere, I don't know where they were feeding, abroad, those countries which need to help those families. It's a BS, big BS. They more destroying than they helping on the other side. So they destroying the good. First of all, they destroying the good. Lots of good they destroy, and they settle a nightmare. They settle a distraction. So the bad candidate cannot get back, cannot be in a politic. But it's not my decision. They have to be away of such a politic as a game, its functionality, it's a good activity, righteousness. This has to be strong, and the price time, it just has to come, not depend, not on the media. They participate, they will try to pretend themselves, that there is some substitute, I would say, uneducated. If you check their documents, they're not documental, they only know how to speak. But look, before they already know, of course, how to speak. They speak all about the same every day. You think, what? Of course they can speak. No, that my anger, as you feel, hidden anger here is about that media going through the wrong medias also with their activities. They're going through their own cycle, and this politic is spinning, the whole big politic is spinning and spinning out everything it doesn't need, just like a life. Right now is a spinning period when no more to tolerate, to go down to such a big disaster as the planet will be totally desert. We cannot afford it. So that's why, in this spinning cycle, it's very important to stay solid ground on a very important basic rules which we learn since we started this life. We learn it from the first steps. What is good and what is bad. And all life we're learning our good experience, taking of the experience, the best, and keeping it and going forward with the progress. I hope I said everything I tried to say, because I did not prepare this speech. It just spontaneously came out of me, because I'm thinking that this very time, not depending on some kind of muppets of some kind of fake medias, like Donald Trump said. If he felt that this is fake and he was a president, why wouldn't he not fight the right people but fight the wrong people? Just he had all power to close that media. But talking about fake media, it's his word. He did not close that. So means that he was not right about those who he called the fake media. I don't know. That's how the fight became. It was ignited. The whole fights, and our society was already splitted. And no matter what, saying that everything was good when so much was bad, and still pretending to be a president and such a cracked on parties of still so many illegal people. And hopefully this is not the end of the world. I try to pick up my speech on the most positive way, and all good will organize itself even better than the evil was organizing. All evil organization going to feed himself and then drop what he doesn't need. Then again, he is breeding on the street what he needs, then he use it and then he drop it, feed up himself. But the thing is, he's growing to such amounts that multiplying himself somehow, he is getting a big distraction towards himself. That's why evil cannot win, because the same rules and same fake regulation which he created and worn on a society where he lives, that evil, it finally getting to him. It finally destroying him too. There is no way that evil rules will keep him on a good condition. Evil is just good for some time to make a distraction, to make a few winnings over the God and show how bad people are by fooling. Basically, he's a big fooler, deception. He used lots of lies, deception. And then when he destroy as much as he can destroy, this all turn back to him. But God cannot be, the God, good things and rules cannot be liberal. So the God, when he become on a very infected by virus, I would say evil virus, lands, God becoming weak, cannot help much, but God never weak. He is looking for the people who raising a fight against of the life condition living. That's already definition of the God condition raising in this land. So people start to opening their eyes, waking up, saying like, this is not right. We're living in not in righteousness. We're living not in wrong living, in wrong life. And they start thinking, who would bring this all to them? Is it all that they did it to themselves? No, not everything. They just were liberal, did not wake up on time to say not to this when they could, say not to that when they could say not, and that evil disaster of the evil activities would not spread in their life to that amount. Well, I think I said enough for this short my video, and let's go further. I am looking for my monetary prize be delivered to my door, and that will be soon. I strongly believe in that, as I did more right things in my life than wrong. But I would not discuss the whole my life, but I think I pretty much was moving in a progress rather than the bad little things. I did not find much of those because I was busy and active in my life to move towards the progress, using all rules I learned which came from the righteousness. Yes, and I will stand for myself. Always will stand, because I am. Look, how many people did reach with this PCH, this kind of amount with the righteousness, working hard, and really I have a proof on my file, and I showed you already in some of my videos, that would be enough. So many victories with every game. There's lots of games here. And a super major prize, I have a success and promotion already a whole year for me. The max interest reached, that was already even before that. So everything is reached, and I am enough. I'm saying I am enough. I am ready to pick up my prize, and I hope God will hear that and do something about it, because somebody has to be brave. I am brave to spread my word for the God, and remind that evil is not right at all. He is not that strong. So maybe it's a time for me to start getting the prize before election. Why should I wait for election? How does it? It's a government activities. It's a government everyday job. They have nothing to do. If they have to grow, to seed, excuse me, my butt, I can say it. It's only game, simple looking, but you have to reach this condition to sit and play, and so patiently, so long time, and did so many winnings that the game and the God really, yes, they liked me. Game, casino, bank, those which were legal, they like me. So they must be brave and ready and able to deliver me a prize. Otherwise, evil think every time, ha ha ha. Yeah, catch me if you can. I will be still back and start growing my fraud banks and casinos and turn everything. She will not. Yes, I will, and I am ready. So, and the other people who are ready to play honestly will play. And there is nothing again to do with the politic. Politic have to serve the politics, so our politic is serving a social life, so the League of Residents can feel free to fulfill their life with everyday righteousness, using righteousness, using God's law, so the evil will not interfere to no one resident day activity. Therefore, we don't need occupants. We will be, and our country, there is more and more people who controlling, who is living in this country, who pretend that they, can put their nose on this game like this spam, and the spam will be out in full. And if it's coming from the media, this media will be nothing but like a Muppets who are who are entertaining for a cheap expense on their own. Yes, if they don't do right things and just sitting and talking much about nonsense, those medias will finally get off the views. Just like one good media reporter said about Donald Trump, it just, she said, if not support, but she said, if not support the candidate she not like, then he would lose all support. But when he heard what she said, they find out, because the borders are all open, so that means that Biden, our president, who is his opponent, Donald Trump opponent, they both opened the border and somebody helped them. And all these, not competent people fill out the rallies of the Trump, and that fake media make a big view on my TV that they are big support. The Trump is still strong. Maybe he is. If he will help a righteousness to prevail all the sudden, he will be like strike with his mind. I have to do this and I will win, perhaps. Who knows? But let me do something right in my life. I cannot judge, but maybe God will see it. And that maybe will do something good. I am just, talking to myself and to my viewers that you cannot do artificially everything. You have to put your mind to work to do something right. And then see how the judge, big judge, as a God, will take it and serve you after. All right. I guess I have to do another video because it took so much time for me to discuss this game functionality, who hold it for serving, from whom depend the righteousness on distributing the prizes, and on time, so, and on time, right. So how good the game is to serve the righteousness. Yes. Okay, now I will switch the page and leave this quizzes, which I start my video from the quizzes. And where I went, here I was not clicking here actually. Okay, here is that it was previously homepage, now it's a daily play, and here I am completing every day the major main super prize, and it says now really last day. It was one day before, and now it's really last day of the period, and I have to complete this prize. Let's check out down below. No, I picked up earlier. It was late night, but beginning of this June 28 already. Here, you see? Good thing I clicked. Surprise wheel and wise bread giving me right now, and I am picking it up at June 28. Yet I'm picking up. Yes, because at June 28, this day today means I already pick up many prizes and did even a video. There was several prizes from the surprise wheel, surprise wheel and treasure mania. This is surprise wheel give me a prize right now. Good, I did not miss it, so good thing I clicked it. And perhaps I try a later before the day is over. And now I would like to finish this video and tell all my viewers, thanks for stopping by at my blog, thanks for sharing my game activities and my thoughts, those who shares and who understand in the right way what's happening here. So thank you for stopping by, thank you for listening, and hopefully the good thing will start to come up. First of all, I expect from the game to deliver the harvest. I was so hard working for a long time. This is not only for playing and for so long, it has to be wisely wisely came to the point that this is a time to finalize. Already probably they are finalized. I just, alarming because it's been a long time. Long time. The game should be strong. If it show itself on a screen, it has to be shown. It has to show its righteousness for its rights activity. Their or him or his for the game's right activities. Right. The game, it's a bank, casino. They must be strong to do their job and on time. That's it. This video I'm finishing now, and I will do another video. And you understand that this speech I did not prepare. It's all spontaneously, as I said, all of a sudden I just had such feeling to say something, and I decided to say. Of course, I will listen it yet, and if I decide, it's just like a raw speech, with focusing my camera on right now, because with every click, when I will complete, so it will be completed for a whole this day, and that's not a problem. It's already very last day will be completed this game for the period, and maybe at all, because it took really long time. But now I have to end my video and talk my viewers in the next video.